A terrifying dog attack.
They came out and they were aggressive, really aggressive.
A man here in East Haven says he was surrounded and mauled by 3 vicious dogs. It happened right outside his home this afternoon.
The dogs then turned on police and animal control officers. All of this happening on Palmetto Trail. That's where we find Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland. He is live with the mobile newsroom in East Haven with these scary details. Matt.
Well, Aaron and Mark, neighbors tell us that these dogs bark all the time, but this time it was their bite. They believe that the dog's owner left the house earlier in the afternoon, and they think that he might not have secured the door. It's likely that's how the dogs were able to get outside. From the street sign, you could see 2 dogs barking in the window, along with these signs warning those nearby to beware.
I spent about 10 years as a paper boy. I've learned the first thing you never do is to turn your back. These guys were the most aggressive dogs I've ever seen.
But Monday afternoon, Tom Kosinski tells us those dogs, along with one more, got out of this house on Palmetto Trail and went after him.
Jumping out, I was kicking them, and they kept. I don't know if I was trying to punch him or what, but just to keep them away, and I'd be yelling and screaming at the top of my voice, because that usually works with them. But apparently it didn't work that well with these guys.
Tom tells us he noticed the dogs roaming the neighborhood and went to talk with a neighbor to see if he knew where they came from. He says he was in the street when the dogs dashed back out of the house and towards him.
Somebody's being attacked by pit bulls right now?
4, yes.
Where is this?
Halfway up Palmetto Trail.
I have a broom that my husband used to defend himself, which you can see that the dogs tore up. And he told me to get in the house, but I came back with this.
Tom's wife, Marcia, and a neighbor tried to make noise to get the dogs off Tom. Everyone was eventually able to get to safety. But when police and the town's animal control officer arrived, they didn't have much luck either.
The dogs went after the dog warden, and he was using a snare to beat them away. They used the taser once, and then they pulled out their real weapons. So fortunately, they didn't shoot him.
Police officers were able to get the dogs back into the house and lock the door. Tom suffered a cut on his wrist, but says fortunately, he's okay.
I like dogs. Dogs aren't a problem. But these guys, fortunately, it was me. It wasn't a child.
Now, both East Haven Police and the Animal Control Office, they are investigating. We're told that they're going to want to speak with the dog's owner. And Tom tells us he spoke with Animal Control earlier this afternoon once he got back from the doctors, and that he's already scheduled to meet with them tomorrow. We're live with the mobile newsroom in East Haven. Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.